at 13,000 feet in Ladakh, India, has made its move. A C-130J Super Hercules touched down near the China border, marking the birth of a new frontline airbase. Just 30 kilometers from the LAC, it's not just a runway, it's a message of power from the Himalayas. India has reportedly inaugurated a new high-altitude airbase capable of fighter jet operations near the disputed Himalayan frontier with China, a move viewed as both a strategic and symbolic milestone in the country's border defence posture. On November 12th, the Chief of the Indian Air Force, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh, made the inaugural landing of a C-130J Super Hercules transport aircraft at the newly upgraded Nyoma Airbase in the Union Territory of Ladakh, as per Reuters. The airfield, located about 13,000 feet above sea level, lies just 30 kilometers from the line of actual control, the de facto border separating India and China. A defence official confirmed the landing to Reuters and said the facility is now fully operational for transport aircraft and will soon host fighter jets. Both the Indian Air Force and the Ministry of Defence has not yet issued formal statements. The Nyoma Airbase becomes the third key air station in Ladakh, joining Leh and Thawaz, and is expected to significantly enhance India's ability to deploy troops, weapons and supplies rapidly to sensitive flashpoints such as Pangong Tso, Demchok and Depsang. The development comes amid a gradual thaw in relations between India and China, following years of heightened tension along their 3,800-kilometre border. In October 2024, the two nations signed a milestone agreement aimed at reducing military friction, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to China earlier this year marked the first by an Indian leader since the deadly 2020 Galwan Valley clash. Despite this cautious easing, mistrust persists. Indian officials have noted continued troop deployments and infrastructure expansion on both sides. Analysts say the new airbase underscores India's determination to maintain readiness, even as diplomatic overtures continue. Writing on social media, retired Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor described the new base as a challenge for both adversaries, referring to China and Pakistan, and pointed out that China already operates a comparable high-altitude airfield. The 230 crore rupees upgrade of Nyoma transformed what was once a modest landing strip into a 2.7-kilometre paved runway, supported by a modern air traffic control tower, hangars, accommodation blocks and emergency facilities. Reports indicate the airfield can accommodate heavy lift transport planes and fighter aircraft on both ends of the runway, providing logistical flexibility across the region. The base sits close to the Indian military's Mahav Field Firing Range, a 1,260-hectare facility where all types of weapons can be tested, as per the Reuters report. Together, Nyoma, Leh, Kargil, Thawaz and Daulat Beg Oldi form a dense network of forward air assets across Ladakh, bolstering India's surveillance and rapid response capabilities along the frontier. Across the border, China has spent the past 5 years upgrading all its western air bases facing India, including Hotan, Kashgar, Shigatse, Nyingchi and Hoping. Beijing has deployed advanced J-20 stealth fighters, bombers, reconnaissance aircraft and drones, while also constructing multiple heliports along the line of actual control. The establishment of the Nyoma base is therefore being viewed in strategic circles as India's counterbalance to China's expanding air infrastructure in Tibet. Officials said the new base will become fully capable of fighter jet operations by early 2026 and could also eventually host civilian flights, improving regional connectivity. As India and China continue efforts to reset bilateral ties and reopen full diplomatic and travel links after the Galwan clashes, the activation of the Nyoma Airbase sends a clear signal. Even amid dialogue and détente, India intends to remain militarily prepared in one of the world's most sensitive border zones.